In 100 years' time,
Yeah.
how would you want people to see? How would you want people to understand what hot rodding was all about? Not just the cars, but the whole culture of hot rodding and what you guys did.
I think hot rod is people more than anything else, and plus the cars. And it's the people that you meet in hot rodding. I mean, everybody can have a car, they can buy one, or they can do what they want. But if you're not a person, you don't belong with hot rodders, you know. It's a real tight deal. As big as it is, it's a tight thing. And I've seen people with a lot of money try to get into it, and nobody even wants to have anything to do with them because they're not a person. They're just somebody with bucks, and that's all they got. And they just don't mix in with hot rod people, really.
What kind of person is a hot rodder?
Just a down-to-earth person that just enjoys people. You know, wants to talk to them and stuff, and get together with other people. And I don't know what else to say about it. Honestly, it's hard for me to.
No, it's fantastic.
No, it's a true thing, you know. I mean, like you were talking about the chassis builder, Ken Fuller. He is a most wonderful guy when you get to know him, but he's a hard guy to get to know. You see, that's the problems.
Mm-hmm. Great.
It's like Tony Nancy. Are we on or off? Are we off?
Yeah, we're on.
Oh, we're on? Oh, I don't know. But you know, Tony Nancy just passed away.
Well, have you ever met Tony Nancy?
Oh, yeah. Wonderful person.
Yeah, just describe to me a little bit about his contribution to drag racing and what kind of person he was.
Well, he was into everything. He did drag racing in upholstery, which was part of his whole thing was upholstery, and did a lot of things. He had a lot of money, but he did different things. He didn't want to be the same type of person as everybody else in drag racing. In fact, he was just doing a car for Hitler, the original car that Hitler had, and he'd been working on it for 3 years doing the upholstery in it. It had all these seats in it. And all he had was all the upholstery. Somebody else was doing the car. And he passed away. And somebody back east ended up buying all his cars, bought his desk, bought his sewing machine, bought everything, is opening up a museum. That would be something you should look into, really. And there's a guy named Harry Hibbler. And if you ever want to talk to him, I'll call him first and explain what you're doing. And he'd be the guy. He's with SEMA.
I've met him.
Oh, you haven't met Hibbler?
Yeah.
Oh, then Hibbler and Tony are...
Yeah. Because I was down there, I was just at SEMA.
Okay.
So, yeah, I met him with Dick Wells down there.
Yeah, okay.
But...
now, Hibbler is probably the closest person to him.
Right.
In fact, they were going to bring him back to the museum there in Pomona. NHRA, which they changed it now to Wally Parks Museum. Yeah. And they had the date all set up and everything, and we all were supposed to go to it, and they were going to bring him back out, and he died.